Okay, so this is section 8.1. We're going to talk about the first three steps, and we're going to do the first two homework problems that you have on the handouts there. We're going to identify the claim, identify the opposite of the claim, and then from there we'll go over the null and the alternative hypothesis. So in your homework, I believe these are like the first three that you have in the homework from chapter 8. The numbers might be off, because I think this is actually number 1, and this is number 2, but, they should be pretty similar. I did have to delete things just to kind of get us, through everything this semester, so I didn't cover everything. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to do step 1, identify the claim, and then put it in symbolic form. Okay, there's a copy of this on Canvas. There's 2 sides. Looks like this, just so you know. Okay. So the claim is that the mean is equal to 68.9 beats per minute. So that's step 1. Okay. Now we're going to go to step 2. Step 2 is you write down the symbolic form of what must be true when the original claim is false. So in other words, what's the opposite of equal to 68.9? That'd be not equal to 68.9. Okay, so the first 2 steps. Now we're going to start talking about step 3. Step 3 is where you identify the null and the alternative hypothesis. So let me go over this a little bit first. Okay, I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint here. The null hypothesis always has an equal sign. So I'm just going to kind of write here. The null always has an equal sign, no matter what. The alternative hypothesis does not have an equal sign. It'll be either less than, greater than, or not equal to. It depends on your claim. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at these two and pick the alternative hypothesis. Whichever one of these two doesn't have the equal sign will be the alternative, and then the null is always equal. Okay, so let's do this part right here. Okay, so we're identifying the null and the alternative from the stuff above here. Okay, so I always try to find the alternative first because the null is always equal. So what I want to do is I want to look at these two, and whichever one does not have the equal sign, which is this one, that's going to be the alternative hypothesis. Oops, revenue. Okay, so it could be either one of these. In this case, it's the second one. The null hypothesis, no matter what you have here, this is going to be the same, but you're always going to have an equal sign. Okay, so that is the first 3 steps. This is this homework example. I'm going to actually list it as homework example number 2, even though in the homework it is actually number 1. And I'm going to make another video for this one in just a minute.